gave her $1,500.
I'm gonna get scammed by an AI Pokimane, and then I'm gonna go homeless, is what happened to Hobo, Shellbo, somebody like that, and Pokimane. Yo, welcome back to the Wacky Show. Today we're gonna be talking about Shellbo and Pokimane. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I've just been, waiting for Pokimane to get into some drama again, but I've been waiting for Pokimane to get into some drama again. But unfortunately for me, and fortunately for her, she's actually not the wrongdoer this time. The wrongdoer goes by the name of Shellbo562 or something like that. No dank pods, but I'm gonna keep it frank and just let Shellbo explain why he's here today on this video.
Me and Pokimane has been dating for 4 months now. Today is our 4-month anniversary.
What the fuck? Like, yeah, we're on that type of delusion today, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all heard it here first, folks. Well, y'all probably didn't hear it here first, I ain't even gonna lie to you. But y'all heard it here, folks. This unk thinks that he's dating Pokimane, and they've been in a committed relationship for 4 months. Right off the bat, no Derek Jeter. I don't believe that. Mainly for the simple fact that I'm pretty sure it came out like a little bit ago that she was dating somebody. Obviously, that could have changed in months time, but I'm pretty sure somebody would have found out. Like, yeah, I know she hires all types of people for all types of security reasons, but I guarantee if somebody wants to find information on a big streamer, they fucking will.
Looking for a mom. Not like that, not trying to stalk or anything. We do know each other. Let's make that clear. We do know each other. And she went to the Grammys without me, because they told her that she couldn't have a +1.
I like how he tries to cover up his tracks. Oh, no, not like that. I'm not looking for her like that. Like, not no stalker or nothing. And I just want to, check in on Pokimane. And now I like how he talks about the fact that, what did he say? Oh, she went to the Grammys and didn't bring me, but, it's okay. They said she couldn't have a +1. Unkmeister, what does that genuinely have to do with literally anything? Like, that just sounds like something you just wanted to say to get off your chest. Oh, she didn't invite me to the Grammys. Also, if it isn't clear already, this guy has mass delusion. I didn't think I had to say this, but we all know that he's not actually dating Pokimane, right? I just wanted to make that clear. And it becomes very apparent what's happening here after he speaks a lot more. Not to his benefit, though.
So I'm sitting here, don't know where she lives, which is probably for the best. She don't want anybody to know that, including me, which is okay. I don't mind that, but
I would honestly sure hope you don't mind that Creepmeister the Third. I think the worst part is the fact that he's genuinely convinced himself that he's in a relationship with Pokimane, so he feels like he needs to have this information. Like, yeah, he'll say, oh, well, that's fine, she doesn't want anybody to know, including me, for some stupid fucking reason. I hate her, is what it sounds like he wanted to say for a second. Like, he just says this stuff and then says, no, it's fine, but he says it in the most passive-aggressive way. Maybe I'm just reading too far into it. Y'all let me know.
I'm gonna bring her over to where I am.
He says he's not a stalker, and then he says this like almost immediately after. I'm gonna take her and bring her over to where I am. Like, Bo, please don't, actually.
So guys, this is what went down. I ended up homeless for about 12 days. Homeless. No money, no shelter, no anything.
Now, much like you bladers, I was just as confused when he said he's homeless, but I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all already know what happened next. I'm not even gonna say nothing for real.
I asked her to marry me on social media, on Twitter.
Yeah, that's probably the most sane thing a Twitter user has ever said, I'm gonna be honest.
And she DMs me on her Pokimane LLL1 account, on her alt account. And she starts talking to me. I can't believe it. After all these months, after all these years that I've been talking to her, DMing her, nothing.
It's probably for the best that she never reached back out, considering how weird, wacky, delusional, nasty, and disgusting you are. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't respond to him either, especially knowing that this is what's going on through his head. But even then, though, she probably gets millions of DMs on everything, so I guarantee she's not seen yours.
And finally, she responds to me. Now here's the funny part about it, and I've said this before. She asked me for $70. I'm thinking to myself, okay, wait a minute. If this is Pokimane, why is she asking me for $70? I block her. I blocked her, and I thought about it. I said, okay, wait a minute. Maybe this is her, so let me unblock her.
Yeah, I lied. I think this is actually the worst part. The part that he had like a voice of reason in his head just come through and say, bro, stop it. This is not real. He proceeds to block her, go on about his life, and then be like, no, wait, what if it is Pokimane? I say her, I guarantee it was just some randeezy in a fucking scam center. If that, probably just some dude in a basement.
Meeting up soon. And we're engaged, guys. We're engaged. So that's why we definitely have to discuss things. And we'll be getting married soon. Very soon. And we will definitely stream it and let you guys know when it's happening and everything.
It literally just straight up only gets worse from here for some reason. I don't know what made him think that they were engaged, but okay, whatever.
So, as you guys know, a few weeks ago when I came to California, based in Houston, Texas, I flew here with $439 for a plane ticket because it was kind of short notice.
You almost have thought I was joking or something. I was being dead ass. It straight up only gets worse. Let's say he did have to fly to California. Let's say this is all real, right? Yes, I know it's a pipe dream, but let's just say this was real and he did need to fly to California to see Pokimane. Why wouldn't you just wait and schedule it for a better time when you don't have to pay $400 and some dollars? Like, I'm pretty sure even if she was going to like some crazy event, I'm pretty sure there's no events right now because it's cold as shit. Maybe not in California, but in Ohio it's fucking cold. But let's say she was going to like an event or something, just wait.
So this is where it goes from here. She asked me for $70. I gave it to her.
Yeah, that was his first mistake. Well, no, not at all, actually. That was not his first mistake. That might have been like his 7th. Nonetheless, that was definitely one of his mistakes. Why would you unblock her and then send her money on top of that?
I've been giving her money ever since, but that's not what it's about. And you might be wondering, wait a minute, why are you giving her money? Well, here's the reason. I love her.
Ah, yes, love knows no bounds. Sometimes it should, but love knows no bounds. To give her money, well, to unblock her and give her money, like I said, that's already wild work. But to then, and I quote, keep giving her money is sinister 6 levels of work.
And I don't care if she has money or not. I would treat her like a natural woman. Respect her and treat her with love and dignity. No matter what she has, no matter what she does.
There's nothing wrong with that if you're actually talking to a real person.
So, after we were DMing for a while, she finally told me about a secret link. So, that's why I'm going to keep it as a secret. It's a secret link that she allowed me to use to talk to her. I gave her $1,500.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I kept playing that specific clip back because the noise he makes after he says, I gave her $1,500. The noise is just comical. Bro really sounds like a bee trying to pollinate. Motherfucker sounds like a dead vacuum. Sounds like a Nissan going bad. Like my guy really turned into a fucked up microwave. I feel like that's the sound your skin makes if someone were to throw a corrosive bomb at you.
And in return, I was able to speak with her and talk with her. That's not the reason she did it, though. But I wanted to give her $1,500. I later on gave her $4,000. Just cause.
If this is what being Pokimane gets you, I might have to catfish him myself. $4,000 on top of $1,500 on top of $70? Like I said back in the day with the beatboxing dude that made that weird animation song for himself or whatever the fuck it was. If y'all got all this money, y'all can definitely slide me some. And the reasoning for it was even more abominable than the act itself. I gave her $4,000 just because. Like I said, if y'all got funny money to be throwing around, y'all need to give me some, because what type of shit even almost is this?
And you might say, are you rich or something? Absolutely not. But I used what I had. But I'm going to tell you something now, guys. I'm currently not working right now. I'm just working off of Social Security right now.
I was gonna say that arguably makes everything he said prior worse, but there's no arguably anything about it. Arguably my ass. This just makes it straight worse. He doesn't even have a job. On the bright side, he gets Social Security. On the downside, it's being wasted.
So we keep talking to each other on Telegram. Yeah, that's where it is on Telegram. But you know what? You're not going to be able to find it. So don't bother trying to look for it.
He sound like me when I know I'm in trouble and my mom trying to take my DS from me, so I just hide it. You're never gonna find it. Don't even bother looking for it. That's about as enforceful as those tiny ass cop cars they have in like Japan or whatever it is. Can't remember where exactly.
She wanted to come to my birthday party. This girl asked me to buy her a $900 plane ticket.
My man is straight up just trying to laugh away the pain of the, what is that, like almost $6,000 he's drained his wallet of already, thinking about a $900 plane ticket. And I get it, the scammer was just trying to get as much money as possible, but you gotta at least make it sound reasonable. Like, it sounds like he would have did it had they just not picked that price. Like, I feel like had they did like $580, he probably would have just bit the bullet and sent the money. Or maybe that was the tech all along. I guess maybe if she said something outrageous, he wouldn't do it and then keep talking to her. That way, you know, they wouldn't have to actually go anywhere and end the money stream. I don't know, maybe I'm trying to be light Yaga me from Death Note, thinking way too hard, but I feel like that would almost be smarter if you're just trying to keep the money coming in. Oh, well, I'll just make it some crazy number. That way he just has to keep talking to me and I don't have to see him right now.
And here's the thing, it's not that I couldn't do it. I could do it. But you guys got to understand my budget here.
Budget? What budget? It doesn't seem like you have a budget. You looking like Mr. Beast out here, my man. Talking about some damn, yeah, I just gave her $4K, just, you know, just cause. And then he basically paid $1,500 to get a Telegram ad. Came all the way from Texas and his ticket was $400. So that also just didn't make sense at all. Like he says, it would have been a first class business ticket, but I don't know. I don't be flying around the fucking world, so I don't know how expensive the tickets get, but that doesn't seem reasonable for that amount of distance. I'm almost 100% positive I left out a couple clips because he also said he wanted to get a Californian license. So, or not license, but ID. So what's his play? Is he just gonna stay in California? And what happened to his house back in Texas? Did he just uproot his entire life? There's genuinely just way too many questions that I have. Like, how the fuck was he able to afford where he was staying at, but now he can't afford anything? Because he's talking about, oh, I'm homeless now. Well, it seems as if you would have been homeless regardless if you were gonna dump out your wallet. A lot of stuff just does not make sense.
And I made a video for her and I put it on pretty much every platform. So everyone should know it's our anniversary.
Again, let's say this was the case, nobody would know because nobody really knows you. I'm not even trying to be mean, but that's the same as me claiming, oh, I posted that I'm gonna be moving to LA, everybody should know this. Nobody fucking knows me, dog. But the crazy possessiveness is just wild. Like, he's full-blown delusion at this point. Like, he's been making wacky ass comments like, oh, she's mine, she's off the market, don't even bother, you'll never find her, she's for me. Where, you know, we're engaged now, actually, by the way. I just, you know, mentioned that right now, and she's finding out right now too. But yeah, just don't even try it anymore, you know. Scram, get out of here, go, believe. I could go on and on about this waxster, but I think I'm genuinely just gonna call it here because the videos, I think, about maybe 16, 17 minutes long, and I'm not trying to take too much of y'all's times. That pretty much wraps it up for this wacky ass episode. I seen you laughing while you was eating some ramen. Can I have some ramen? No? Okay, I stole it anyways. My ramen now. But yeah, while you was laughing and I seen you laughing, you might as well make that big red button, a big gray button, sub to the channel where you can stay up to date with the newest shit. And yeah, other than that, I'll see you bladers in the next episode. Bye bye. What's good? Welcome back to a special outro. I hope you enjoyed the video. I assume you did since you made it to the special outro. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked the video, don't even think about disliking the video. You can't do that, man. If you want more of me, more wacky, go to my Twitch. That's twitch.tv/JoshVHS. As for these announcements, though, pretty much the same. Not really too many updates I can give y'all. Me and Evan are trying to figure out a date. He literally booked his entire schedule for work since his birthday's like coming up, I guess, something along those lines. So yeah, unless he gets out of work early one of these days this week, it probably won't be this week, unfortunately. But you know, I'm gonna keep y'all updated on all types of shit. You know, check out my Instagram. Now, other than that, no real announcements other than Bladers. Thank you for your time, and remember to let it rip. Come alive.